everyone, and welcome to Channel 54 News. I hope you're subscribed. As you know, we've been going episode per episode, and today we are on our 4th episode. Today we have a guest who's going to tell us about his business, the challenges, and basically, if you're new to our channel, make sure you watch our previous episodes so that you get what we're doing. Without further ado, let's get into the interview. So here's our interview for today, and before we begin, bring your hands here. We're not COVID millionaires, so we have to sanitize, guys. Don't forget to sanitize. And after you're done, now to why we're here. First, introduce yourself, tell people your company, and then,
Okay. My name is Timothy Ngugi, and I run a business called GEEK Solutions Limited. And GEEK Solutions Limited deals with the branding. We do promotional items, gift items, and customized phone accessories. Yes.
Okay, and when did you start your business?
Okay. When we started this business, it didn't start the way it is right now. It was just an idea that I had back when I was in school. I was young, I think in 2009 or something. I used to love drawing graffitis. I used to love customized merchandise. So as early as I was in school, I used to do customized t-shirts. And that's how I started off. I started off by doing customized t-shirts for myself, and then as I went on, when I started becoming a brand by myself, I started doing customized items for other people. So I started doing t-shirts, I went on to hoodies, I started doing other items. That's how I landed into promotional merchandise. Yeah.
So was it purely out of passion or survival?
Okay, I would say both. But when you're starting off, you never know where it will lead you.
True.
So when I was starting, it was just a passion that I used to have, doing something that is just out of the ordinary, something that I would not find anywhere else. So it was something that I was so passionate about. But as I went on, it started becoming something that's earning me money, and I discovered a niche where I could fill that gap and even create opportunities for other people.
Okay.
Yeah. As I told you, I started this thing when I was in school, and it was just a hobby, or I would say maybe something that I used to love doing. But when I started doing it like professionally, was around 2012. And I remember it was just right before the 2013 campaigns, and that is when I started going I think professional.
Okay.
And I started getting clients from other towns. I started doing campaign merchandise in 2013, elections, and I went on and on and on to where I became a registered company, a limited registered company.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what products do you customize, and what are your prices?
Okay, we do a wide variety of items, and they usually range because we do wholesale and we also do retail. So most people know us for doing customized phone accessories, and for phone accessories we charge from 1,000 shillings to 1,500 shillings per item. And we also do customized promotional items like bottles from as little as 500 shillings. We also do notebooks from as little as 500 shillings. We do mugs for as little as 300 shillings. And we also have an all-inclusive package. Like we can have an all-inclusive package that is custom made for the client. Can have tech items like a keyboard, a mouse, a power bank, a flash disk. You see, like a business gift set, right? So such gift sets usually range from around 4,000 to 7,000, and the prices usually range according to how many items you're going to be purchasing as a client.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason why you chose this location, and do you have any other shops?
Okay, about location, I'll tell you, like, for every business, location is key. So I'll tell you, maybe we didn't start from where we are right now. We started along Jogoo Road, and Jogoo Road still exists. We went on to downtown. The downtown area still exists, and then we are now at Kenyatta Avenue, next to I&M Pioneer House, 4th floor. That's where we are right now. But the other locations are still functional because we use them as our workshops. And then this is the shop area. This is where you can meet me. This is where my office is. This is where you can meet me personally. But the other shops still exist, although we use them as the production areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alafu,
Yeah.
you know, just since COVID happened, very many businesses may fail.
Sure.
If you were to compare your progress before COVID and now that COVID is still here with us, unaweza tuambia how is your business faring right now?
Okay, honestly speaking, I wouldn't say that COVID really affected us, because we have different sets of clients. Maybe where we lost out was doing corporate merchandise, because many companies had closed down. But you also have the individual client, the people who look for birthday gifts, the people who look for phone accessories. I wouldn't say that we were really affected. Yeah, but at some point we had to downscale for maybe a month or two. We had to downscale because there was no business. The movement around Nairobi was limited. So at some point we had to downscale, but we didn't close down like completely. Yeah.
Advice would you like to tell maybe any young entrepreneur out there, or anyone who's watching you actually right now?
Okay, for any entrepreneur out there, what advice I would give them? Listen to every other person's advice and then do directly opposite what you've told them. Does that make sense? Because as an entrepreneur, you'll always be told, do this, you're supposed to do this, supposed to not do this because you have done this. Because when I was starting off, people used to tell me, like, man, you've gone to school, you're so bright, man, you have a degree, you have done this, you've done this. So why are you not going into employment? Like, I used to work at the immigration office, Nyayo House, and people used to tell me, like, why did you decide to leave a government job and then go into printing? Like, why do you have to do all this dirty job and you had a white collar job? And I was like, this is what makes me happy. So people will always advise you, people will always have their own opinions about you, but I usually advise people do the opposite. So whatever I'm telling you right now, just do the opposite.
When it's business and it's something you love, I think you should just go for it. I think that's the word. Just go for it. If it's something you love, just go for it, right?
Do whatever you love and just follow your conscience. Don't follow people's advice.
As we finish up, any last words?
Any last words? Anytime I see this microphone, anytime I see your camera, the first thing that comes to a Kenyan mind is serikali. But I'm not telling serikali to say there. What I would like to do, or what I would like to say is that the government needs to invest in youths, because our system has really taught us to be job seekers. But in countries that have made it, if you look at the Asian tigers, the Singapore, the Malaysians, China, the Philippines, all of these countries, why they are where they are right now is because the government really invested in the people. And you need to invest on the labor force right now. You have so many people who are not they're not having white collar jobs. So the government needs to invest in SMEs. The government needs to invest more on the small scale businesses and the medium scale businesses in order to increase employment in this country. Because it's the SMEs that are going to create employment, not the government.
So that was it for today. Our episode was also amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us.
The pleasure is all
I
mine.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for also hosting us here.
Uh-huh.
And as we end our today's episode, don't forget, guys, what I said. If you're a small business owner, if you're talented and no one knows about it, don't be shy.